Welcome. I'm Shelby Wagner, member and church council member here at Meeting House. Wanting to share with you thoughts about this year's theme of all of us. When I think about the theme, all of us, I think about the ways that God calls out to each of us in unique ways, meeting us where we are, whether that's where we are in our life's journey, where we are in understanding our faith, or simply meeting us in the complexity of who we are. Recently, my daughter asked me, "Do you think there's just one God?" You know, one of those easy questions kids like to give you while you're riding in the car. And I said, I do think there is one main spirit who has lots of helpers. And I said, I think that's possible because God created us and understands just how unique we are, especially when we look around globally with our different experiences, our cultures and traditions. And yet God can meet us, each of us, where we are in our differences and somehow weaves us together. We come to our faith, relationships, and our communities with our own unique threads, but we're somehow woven together. When I was younger, I struggled with religion because it felt like it wasn't always for everyone. And it made me wonder if it was for me. But once I took a step back and really looked for the ways God was showing up in my life, I saw that the divine met me in the cool breeze amongst the trees as I ran. I noticed the way they met and greeted me with inspirational posts on Instagram during my afternoon scroll. And even recently, one morning as I was driving on a completely empty Highway 100, on my way to facilitate a workshop here at Meeting House, actually, and I was nervously running through my outline for the day. I was nervous because I was going to do things a little bit differently and share personal stories in new ways. And I also tend to worry if everyone will find it valuable or impactful. Just as I was taking a deep breath to tell myself I'd be fine, out of nowhere, a black and white Ford truck pulled up right behind me. And on the front of the truck, on the grill, was my name in the biggest letters, Shelby. Of course, it was a Ford truck with a Shelby motor in it. But it's moments like that that remind me I'm not alone, and God knows how to reach us and support us in both the miracles and the mundane. It's in those unique ways that God shows up in unique moments for each of us. It's in those ways that I know that God is for all of us. In being for all of us, I know God invites us to be for one another too.